for the equity. It is something that the world media is exploding, and I think this synergy with the entire Bilzerian camp is a successful relationship to build the brand to where it needs to be. With you guys that we have Dan on board with us in that capacity.
Here today, obviously, like Gaurav said, we're part of Lightwoods, and absolutely happy that Dan is associating very well and properly, and show him what India is all about. Give him some nice curry, butter chicken to eat. Keep him fit. But we're happy to make this announcement, and I was looking at some of Alistair's products. They're pretty cool. I love the smell. I just tried some lotion. Very good.
That's funny because I thought you were oddly attractive.
Yeah, it's the pheromones, you know. You can feel it. Well, it's to attract, right? That's what it's all about.
Is my wife going to see this?
I don't know, man. How long are you staying for? But yeah, guys. So thank you all for coming and being a part of this great announcement.
Dan obviously needs no introduction, but Dan, a couple of words from you just on India, your trip, anything you'd like to just
Yeah, I mean, so far it's only been a day, so I'm just getting over the jet lag, but I mean, it's been super cool and welcoming, and so excited to explore the country. Checking out the slums tomorrow, hopefully I don't get killed.
Yeah, we're taking him to Dharavi tomorrow to check out his
Unspecific places, unspecific time.
Yeah, so we'll making a trip to show the slums, and yeah, it'll be an experience.
You'll be surprised to see Dharavi is actually a fantastic place. Great people, and a whole bunch of entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, come from Dharavi. It's quite amazing, actually. It'll be an amazing job.
All right, so you guys got questions, or?
I believe the business insider team and the expert team have questions.
Go ahead.
So what gave you the idea of launching Alistair?
I'm sorry, what?
What gave you the idea of launching Alistair?
Well, you know, I thought there was a hole in the market as far as there's no pheromone-infused, men's grooming products that I know of, and I think women have a lot of advantages with makeup and nails and eyelashes and high heels and everything else, and guys, if we can, smell good and attract women, it's part of the mating process for animals, and it's a whole thing, and I don't think anybody's ever really tapped into it, so I'm kind of excited to pioneer that. The products are great. I mean, stand alone without the pheromones, so I'm pretty excited about it.
You represent a certain kind of man that, what do you think are ideal masculine traits to have in 2019?
Confidence, kind of owning who you are, not, apologizing all the time, not trying to fit into a politically correct box, just being who you are, and I don't know, just kind of owning your shit. I mean, everybody, I feel like nowadays it's kind of scared of this and scared of that, and I think it's good to just kind of own your individuality and have confidence.
Yeah. When I was globe, they really admire you for how you beer and stuff. So I just want to ask you, how do you do so, and what really goes into taking and
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
Men really, across the globe, they really admire you and envy the way you take care of the beer. So
Oh, the beard.
what really goes into it, and like, what's the secret there?
I'll be totally honest with you, man. I think a lot of it is genetic. The back hair comes with it. I've been fighting that battle with my hair for about 17 years, so it's not all good things, but the beard came in pretty good. It was certainly the bane of my existence in the military, shaving this thing. By about 11 o'clock, it looked like I hadn't shaved in 2 days, so it's been a blessing and a curse. But yeah, for me, I don't have to do too much. Honestly, I just shave it about once a week, trim it up, and low maintenance. Not easy to shave, I can tell you that.
Simple terms, that's your answer.
Hi, I'm Shaurya from the survey. My question is for Dan. Cannabis is not legal in India, but if you had to introduce Ignite to the Indian market, how would you do that?
Well, we've got merch, we've got CBD, nicotine, so I think there's other pieces that are legal, and I think cannabis can be legal worldwide. It's just a matter of time.
I think it's more about the acceptance from the market.
I mean, listen, the world's going to accept it because at the end of the day, there's no toxicity limit. You can't die from cannabis. I mean, alcohol kills, so many people all the time. It's just, people are a little backwards with their thought process on cannabis, but there's tons of health benefits. It's growing all over India. I mean, naturally. So it's a plant. It shouldn't be illegal. I mean, that's my stance on the matter. And I think the government will figure it out soon enough. I mean, Canada's made it fully legal. There's been no deaths, no issues with it. I think alcohol is a much bigger problem, and that's legal everywhere. I think it's a great alternative to opioids. I've had 5 friends die from opioids. And so, to me, just because something's legal and it's from a doctor doesn't mean it's safe. And I've had a lot of friends that have PTSD from the military, that have been deployed, that have killed themselves, that have been prescribed tons of different pills and medications, and switch over to cannabis and throw away all the pills and lead much better life. So, when the government gets the shit together and legalize it, then it'll be good times here.
Thank you.
Last 3 questions for Dan.
You can keep going. What do you got?
Okay, Dan. My question to you is, what are some of your passions?
I'm sorry, what?
What are some of your passions?
Oh, what are some of my passions? Working out for sure, fitness, that's a big one. That's pretty much the main thing every day when I wake up. I want to knock that out. I like to travel. I like a lot of extreme sports, off-roading, surfing, MMA. I got a lot, man. Yeah, when you don't have a regular job, you get tons of time to do stuff. And gambling, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it's cool because people can put in small amounts of money and have a big score, and it's fun. And a lot of the gambling that I've seen in my life is people putting big money on the line and having big swings negatively. And with fantasy sports, you can put in $20 and you can win $100,000, or you can have fun with your friends and what you're risking. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to a poker game and I thought I'd only be risking a couple $100,000, I'd lose $1 million, So, and I know other friends that, they go in and play some blackjack and they start off betting $1,000 a hand, and by the end of the night they're down $500 grand. So, with fantasy sports, you go in there and you know what you're risking, and it's usually a small amount of money and you can win a large amount. It's a fun way to gamble, and it's a kind of a low risk thing. I can't watch a sport unless I'm betting on it. So, it makes it makes that whole thing, a lot more interesting. So,
What keeps you up at night? Like, what are things you still need to do and achieve, and what's in front of you?
I think the main thing that keeps me up at night is this damn phone. I've got some things on my bucket list. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Russia. I want to become president of the United States.
There's a path straight for you.
What's that?
There's a path straight for you.
There is. It's, I got to make my billion first, and then charity stuff, become president. Will happen soon. Optimistic.
Okay. So I just first of all just wanted to say I'm a big fan of both of you. You are both icons to me. And so my question to you, Dan, is that I've been following you since at least 3-4 years now on Instagram, and I think I've just been in awe of your lifestyle, and you've been like this idol to me. But throughout these 4 years, you've maintained your consistency and you've stayed so strong in the social media game, and apart from that, you've just grown. So how do you stay consistent with so much competition rising throughout, because you see so many people trying to be you, but like no one can honestly ever be you. So how do you just stay consistent? What's your advice to stay consistent, I guess?
Honestly, man, just authenticity. I mean, if you just, if you are yourself, and the problem is the people that are trying to be me, they're trying to be me, right? Like, I'm just doing what I like to do, and I'm kind of checking off my bucket list, and I'm doing things that make me happy. And, so for me, it's just been kind of documenting the journey and not doing any fake shit. I feel like people do a lot of fake stuff now, and I think the internet sees through a lot of that. And so, the photos and the videos and stuff that I do, it's capturing moments of my life, and it's not like, hey, let's get a bunch of girls here, let's take this picture and make it look cool, and it's just, I'm living, and there's a lot of stuff that we don't capture that's probably a lot cooler than the stuff that I posted. You're not going to get everything, and I think it's important to live in the moment. And I think a lot of people get caught up in doing stuff for social media instead of just having fun and trying to document it. Look, I'm pretty blessed, and I've been very lucky, and so I'm able to have photographers follow me around so I can live my life and have people capture moments, and I don't have to stage stuff and whatever. So I think that comes across as it's what I'm doing. It's authentic, and I think that's really the key is authenticity. So
thank you so much. You're a legend.
Yeah.